Good morning. Today we are off to Kurobe-Unazukionsen and it is in Toyama Prefecture, which is a place I've never been before.
This iron water is really great. And then these are a new gummy that I want to try. So let's give it a go.
This gummy is famous for its unknown texture, and by that I mean it is not mochi, it's not a gummy. So this was my first impression and I wasn't minding it until the texture started crumbling in my mouth. It was really odd and was not enjoyable. I arrived at Tokyo Station, had a suss out at all the bentos, and picked up a souvenir for my working colleagues before heading to the Shinkansen. And it was around a 3-hour trip, so it was pretty long, but I had different things to snack on as I watched the landscape change before my eyes. And then we had arrived. Next to the station, there was a souvenir store that I had some fun exploring before deciding that.
So I think I want to go here.
So the next thing I know, I'm on the bus, and when I went to pay my fare, I put my money in the slot at the front of the bus and didn't realize that you needed the exact amount and you don't get change, and so this happened.
So I'm basically back at the bus station because the machine at the front of the bus where you put your money in, I put 500 yen in for a 300 yen fare, thinking that there would be like 200 yen that would come back to me, but there wasn't. And then the bus driver's like, oh, and then he's like, oh, I don't have any money on me. And I'm like, that's all right, like it's 200 yen, it's fine. He's like, would you have time? And I was like, yeah. And he's like, well, if you don't have any prior engagements, I'm going back to the depot now, so I can get you your money and stuff. I'm like, no, it's all right. And he's like, no, like it's totally fine. And I was like, okay, so now I'm here, just chilling. So I just got my money back, 200 yen in 450 yens. I don't know, there's just something funny about that. So he's going off now to have a break. He's got a 10-minute break and then he's doing the loop again. He's going back to where we came from, so it's not out of his way or anything to drop me back off again. But I'm just chilling in this empty bus. All right, we're off the bus and we are off to the ice cream place. The weather looks super dubious over this side. This side, it's clear as day. The air, the breeze, the sound of the waterfalls, aka the sewerage drains. It's really nice. Where am I? We made it.
And I finally arrived to the pit stop, and it was actually a new construction, so it's very new to the area. There was a supermarket that sold different local foods as well as a souvenir store. And then there was also a kind of food court section, which was really nice. This is some local milk and some local wagashi and mochi. And you're spoiled for choice here.
So I think this is the ice cream.
It was pretty pit stoppy food, but there was soft cream, and that is what I had intended to come here and try.
It's not sweet. Hang on, let me try again. It's not super creamy either. It's okay. Now let's try this Kinokuniya bagel. It smells really good. It's super bready and it's dry. That's so disappointing. This is like a 400 yen bagel. Okay, this smoothie looks really promising. Cheers. It's not sweet. It has that sour frozen berry taste, and the yogurt, I'm assuming, is also unsweetened. And then like hints of mango. Like it needs honey or something. You know what? As much as I shit on that smoothie, it filled me up. Now we're making our way to the beach. It's only another 20-minute walk.
And then I was off again, and I made my way to Family Mart for a quick pit stop to grab some sweets before heading to the beach.
So this is the west of the westest coast. Those islands in the distance are still Japan. It's like a coastal island that comes up this way and makes its way around. But past that, you're seeing into North Korea right there. Very cool. I've never been to this shoreline before, so it's very interesting to see it for the first time.
I was so grateful the weather held up as it was expected to rain that day.
Can anyone else believe that this is the station? It's so unassuming. I'm so confused which side I should be on right now. Like I just walked in, literally. There was no exchanging of any kind of money. I just walked in. Huh? Okay, it's a good sign. They're shutting. I see her. She's coming. This thing only comes once every hour. And she's late to the party. But she made it nonetheless.
The afternoon light on this train was absolutely beautiful, and I plonked myself down. I tried some of this Kaki or persimmon candy that I picked up at the souvenir store, and it was really yummy. And before I knew it, the train was going up the mountain to take me to Unazuki Onsen, which is a town that you will see in the next vlog. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next week.